Hey, it's Abby. Welcome back. I want to talk to you about something that is perhaps a little bit strange for someone who talks about astrology and twin flame stuff, but it's the concept of embracing nothingness and becoming no one. Sometimes you feel this when you look up at the stars, for example. A lot of people feel this sensation of just being very small and very insignificant, but it feels really good. Like feeling supported and cradled by the universe. And this is the space you kind of have to get into in order to manifest anything, and also in order to get over that hurdle of the fear-based energy of your twin flame journey. And this is something I discovered that was extremely powerful. So essentially, the best thing you can do to visualize this is to close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, you see all darkness. You see the black, especially if you're in a dark room. And you just imagine the darkness going out like as far as you can, like to infinity. And then you're on all sides and you can imagine yourself in a pitch black room that's just endless. And then you imagine yourself, you dissolving into the blackness. And for me, this feeling gives me like full body shivers. It's just amazing. And part of the reason that I enjoy living in my car and how I still fantasize about the life I was living before lockdown, before COVID made it impossible for me to do that. The thing that I felt was this certain sense of complete anonymity and invisibility. Because in order to survive living in my car in a city where I didn't know anyone, with conspicuous plates, I had to be inconspicuous because I was sleeping in parking lots and spending my days in, bookstores and like Panera. And I just like kind of naturally rotated all around the area I was in. So nobody recognized me or asked me any questions, but I had to embrace this sense of complete invisibility. And it's so good. Like, it feels so good once your ego has gotten over the fear. So I was literally never bothered. I never had any problems. I never even got the knock on the door from the cops or anything. It was completely invisible. And yet I was part of the flow. So I would go to the gym twice a day. That's where I showered and brushed my teeth and stuff. And I would walk on the treadmill. And I would just feel this sensation of everyone moving, like we were all one. And it is so good. And the reason that this feeling and this paradigm, it's just a shift, is so significant for you is because for anyone, most of us are living and identified with our ego for our entire existence. We've been conditioned to. It's not really our fault or anything. When you begin the twin flame journey, you are basically required to lose your ego. You have to let it dissolve, not specifically the ego, but the belief systems. So the pain body, or your collection of belief systems that aren't really yours, they've been given to you over the course of your lifetime. That is the conditioning. So you have to begin dissolving these if you don't want to remain in significant emotional and physical pain and mental illness, essentially. That's part of the journey. It's a beautiful part of it. And the more you hold on to your identity and your personality, which is just a construct, the harder it is to move past that drama roller coaster of the pain pleasure spectrum. And once you do, you get to the place where you're just so happy, just really deeply in love. Because you are love. That's what your soul is. You are love. And we are all the same thing. The body has the ability to hold higher frequencies. And this is when you're really aligned with your soul and with source energy. And if you can find something that gives you that sensation of losing yourself and getting to the place that's beyond that, you're entering into the fifth dimension, and you actually do this every time you're present, because you cannot experience your identity and the present moment at the same time. It's impossible. Once you drop your identification with your mind, I promise you, it's so amazing, and you don't even really you don't think about the twin flame anymore. There's so much more that is waiting for you. And yes, they do usually show up. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. Please give this a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.